Greetings. The Creator was black. Yes, the Creator was. Symbolically, black collects all color, holds it in. In the beginning, John 1:1. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was a thought, consciousness, that will take you to Genesis 1:1. In the beginning was the void. In the beginning there was two. You call them Adam and Eve. The void, the Word, was what they created between them, a child. And the Word was with God. That was the conception. And the Word was made flesh. That is the birth. Everything is consciousness. Everything has to come from the mind before it can reach the physical plane. It goes in great depth. Great depth. And it is a path that must be taken and walked slowly. You cannot jump, you cannot skip steps. When everything was created, we all, doesn't matter what race, black, white, red, yellow, and the other races that went extinct, the orange, the blue, the green, they were all a piece of the Creator. Every time something was created, it took a piece. The black eventually turned white. That is why we all strive so hard to get back to the light. Because once we get back to the light and we assimilate to the light, we are adding color back to it again. It has nothing at all to do with skin. That's a surface. That's the outside. This is a journey of consciousness. You hear the fluctuation in our voice. There will be some that will feel the energy from it. It's to be expected. It's not all well. But yeah, the creators were black because the void was black. That's why you have black holes. But as we make our way toward the light, we bring the color back. We all come from one source. One source. The creators do not discriminate against any race. They do not discriminate against a person's personal sexual preference. The Creator does not discriminate. The Creator is in each and every one of you. How can it? You discriminate against yourself. No race is better than the other. We're all at the same level. All of us. It's a matter of losing the ego. The ego is right up here. It's your pineal gland. It's awake. It sits everything. It sits on top of the cerebellum. The cerebellum is your unconscious. We are a one-gendered species with a two-gendered mind/brain. We have a right side, which is feminine, a left side, which is masculine. And let's add a yin and yang dot. The masculine controls the feminine, and the feminine controls the masculine. What we see on the surface is an illusion. An illusion that is meant to deceive and give deception. Everything is not black and white. There's a gray. The gray area is the middle, because you don't want to pick sides. But you have to learn to get past the ego. That's the devil. Those are your demons. Earthly desires, lower vibrations are what we need to release. Anything from the waist down. Because your body is also in three. From the shoulders up is your upper half. From here to your hips is your middle. And then from your hips down is your lower half. It's in three. What comes in threes? The brain comes in threes. The sections of our body comes in three. There were three on the hill. There wasn't one. Everybody always looks. They look in the middle. But there were three. There was a masculine, feminine, and then the Holy Child. Right side of the brain, left side of the brain, and the cerebellum. Goes into much depth. But we have to really enforce on the fact there is no discrimination at all whatsoever. We don't pick and choose who we rain upon. You're all part of the Creator. No one is better than the other. So yes, the Creator is black. That's why you work your way to the light to get back to the Creator. It's all symbolic. Everything around you is symbolic. Everything. Everything. Your name, how you grew up, your personality, the things that you surround yourself with are symbolic. Everything you do is symbolic. And then you deal with programs. Your programs, they're the TVs, computers, anything, radio program. If it's got a program, it's a program. You're being programmed with subliminal messaging, frequencies that you don't hear, but you're being programmed. But as you walk the path, you begin to lose desire for these things. You lose desire for TV. You lose desire for earthly pleasures. You begin to lose the ego. But it's a process. It's not an overnight thing. And it takes a lot of work before you can even get to the Kundalini. And that's an activation that comes from the root chakra. It has to do with orgasms. Only you don't release the orgasm outside. You release it inside. And that's what activates to go up the spine. You're better off to do it gently. Because if you try and do like the ones that are in these churches, where they all of a sudden they go from 0 to 60 into a Kundalini lit. They have no clue where they're at. Their language will be different because they've gone from 0 to 60 and they miss the steps in between and they can't handle it. It's too much. It's a gradual process. We've taken years to get to where we're at. And there are no levels. In the beginning, there are levels. That's the ego, saying that one is better than the other, and there's a discrimination, and the boxing, and the labeling, and everything. But as you lose the ego, you begin to seriously realize we are all cut from the same cloth. All of us. So it's just, you really need to understand we're all one. As much as we're all individual, as much as we all have our own unique way of doing things and our own individual path, and another rule, another universal law, we cannot tell another how to walk their path. Nobody can. You don't know their weeds. You don't know their journey. So when you sit there and you say, oh, this is what you should do and you shouldn't do, you can't. You can make suggestions, but to tell another how to walk their path, you can't, because you don't know where they've been on theirs from beginning to now. We can't tell another. You can give insight. You can share knowledge. Perhaps there are times when you may have an experience, and symbolically that experience may help another connect with their own symbolism. Because as much as we're connected to one, we have our own symbolism. But as far as the Creator being black, yeah. Were they physically black? No clue. Don't care. It's not what it's about. Creator's not going to be sitting there saying, oh, you're this color. We don't, that's, I'm sorry. It just clicked in my head that it's like being judgmental just by looking at somebody and judging them by the color of their skin. Creator doesn't care about the outside. It's the inside that matters. It's what's inside. We're all trees. And as we extend our branches to reach for the sky and to attain higher knowledge, we also have to tend to our roots and make sure that they stand firmly in the ground and keep the tree solid. For if we do not tend to our roots, the tree will not stand on its own. The wind will knock it over because it does not have the roots to hold it firmly in the ground. So as much as this is also a journey of enlightenment, it is also a journey to stay rooted. Don't forget your roots. So important. The roots are also your foundation. It's all symbolic. All symbolic. And each and every one of us is the tree of life. But it's a journey to get there. Very much so. Well, you have a good day. Don't mind the change of our voice. We are shifting. We are experiencing the waking process. And we have been experiencing the Kundalini activation for almost a year now. Bits and pieces of the firmament that are inside coming out. Many symptoms. Enjoy your day. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. It's the only way we can answer. We cannot offer the information. We have to be asked. Ask and you shall receive. And if we knock and you shut the door, we don't knock again. You never know. There's more than demons that walk upon the face of this earth. Enjoy your day. And may the path of the Creator be guided by your light. Thank you.